How far would you trust two strangers knocking on your door, offering a free roof? It sounds risky, almost unbelievable. And yet, millions of people have watched the Rudan brothers do exactly that, turning damaged homes into emotional moments filled with relief and gratitude. But here's the question that keeps coming back. Is it really just kindness, or is there something more going on behind the scenes? At first, their story looks simple. Two hard-working brothers fixing roofs, helping people who can't afford it. No big production, no flashy beginnings. Just tools, sweat, and long days under the sun. But even early on, there was a problem they couldn't ignore. People didn't trust them. And honestly, can you blame them? In a world full of scams and hidden agendas, a free roof sounds like a trap. Homeowners hesitated. Some even turned them away. Two strangers with cameras showing up at your door. That raises questions. So why did the brothers keep going when so many doors were closed in their faces? Slowly, something started to change. One job turned into another. Suspicion turned into cautious acceptance. And then, into tears. Real reactions. Real relief. Families who had nowhere else to turn suddenly found help right in front of them. But just when things started to feel genuine, something unexpected happened. One of their videos went viral. Overnight, everything shifted. Views exploded. Subscribers poured in. The same simple roofing jobs were now being watched by millions. And that's when a new question appeared. Were people watching the work, or the story behind it? With fame came pressure. Every project wasn't just a job anymore, it was content. Every reaction, every tear, every smile, captured on camera. And that changes things. It has to. So how do you stay real when the whole world is watching? Because the work itself is no joke. Roofing is brutal. It's dangerous. Heavy materials. Steep angles. Blazing heat. One mistake can mean serious injury. And yet, they keep climbing those roofs, hauling metal, hammering nails, pushing through exhaustion. Why take that risk for strangers? Maybe the answer is in the moments that follow. The hugs. The tears. The silence when a homeowner realizes what just happened. There was a couple who almost refused help because they couldn't believe it was real. And then there was a 97-year-old woman facing eviction after failing a city inspection. The brothers didn't just fix her roof, they saved her home. But here's where things get complicated. Behind the camera, there's more going on. They're not just giving away roofs. They also run a business, 4 Seasons Metal Roofing. Paid jobs. Regular clients. A full operation running alongside the viral videos. And that raises an uncomfortable question. Is the charity driving the business, or is the business driving the charity? Some people see it as smart. The YouTube channel brings in ad revenue, sponsors, donations. That money funds the free projects. A system that keeps itself alive. But others aren't so sure. Because when kindness becomes content, where do you draw the line? And the brothers don't make it easy to answer that. They keep their personal lives private. No deep dives into their background. No breakdown of their finances. No clear explanation of where every dollar goes. Just the work. Just the stories of the people they help. But doesn't that silence make you wonder? Is it humility? Protection? Or something else entirely? Fans are split. Some admire the focus. They like that the spotlight stays on the families, not the brothers. It feels different. More grounded. But others see that same silence as a red flag. Because in today's world, transparency builds trust. And without it, doubt starts to grow. Still, it's hard to ignore the impact. Families get real help. Roofs get fixed. Lives get a second chance. You can see it in their faces. The relief isn't staged. The gratitude isn't scripted. So even if there's a business behind it, does that take away from the good being done? Or does it make it sustainable? That's the tension at the heart of their story. A balance between doing good and making it work long term. And as their fame grows, that balance gets harder to maintain. Because with more attention comes more scrutiny. People start asking tougher questions. How much of the money goes back into helping others? How much goes into growing the brand? And what happens if those two goals start to clash? The brothers haven't fully answered those questions. Not yet. Instead, they keep doing what they've always done. Showing up. Knocking on doors. Offering help. Filming the results. And letting the world decide what it believes. But as their audience grows, one thing becomes clear. This story isn't finished. Every new project adds another layer. Every video brings more support and more skepticism. Will they stay true to their original mission? Or will the pressure of success slowly change the path they're on? That's what keeps people watching. Because at its core, the Rudan brothers' story isn't just about roofs. It's about trust, about intention, about what happens when kindness meets the spotlight. And maybe the real question isn't whether they're genuine or strategic, but whether they can be both at the same time.